Hello students, this is Sama Gasge and we are doing paper 1 in that chapter number 3 trigonometry part 2. In previous class we were doing exercise 3.1 problem number 2 and due to some technical issue we couldn't complete that problem. Okay, so we will today in today's class we will continue that problem. So the problem was 1 plus 10x upon 1 minus 10x whole square is equals to 10 pi upon 4 plus x 10 pi upon 4 minus x. So here we will start with LHS. Okay. So here the LHS is equals to 10 pi by 4 plus x divided by 10 pi by 4 minus x. So we will use formula of tan a plus b which is equals to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. Here also we will use tan a minus b wala formula. So tan pi by 4 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan x. Okay. Now we will use value of tan pi by 4 which is 1. So 1 plus tan x divided by here also 1 minus tan x whole divided by 1 minus tan x into 1 plus tan x. Okay. So we will take this term into the numerator. So here it will be 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x, and if I take this term into numerator, so it will go into multiplication. So it will be 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x, right? So which is equals to, see, 1 plus tan x, 1 plus tan x means 1 plus tan x the whole square divided by 1 minus tan x the whole square, which is your LHS. Okay. So we will solve problem number 8, and the whole entire problem from question number 2 on page number 39 is for your homework. They are very simple. Okay. Just in 2 or 3 steps you will get the answer. You have to use the formulas of compound angles. So we are not going to solve all these problem in class. It is for your homework. This is for your practice. Okay. So I'll solve problem number 8 and then we will move to next problem. So the problem number 8 is tan 5 minus tan 3a divided by tan 5a minus tan 3a, which is equals to sin 2a divided by sin 8a. So you can see tan 5a minus tan 3a, but in RHS sin 2a and sin 8a is given. So we will convert this tan in sin and cos. Okay. So we will start with LHS. LHS is equals to tan 5a minus tan 3a divided by tan 5a. Is it minus minus? It should be plus, right? Plus tan 3a. So this is equals to tan 5a means sin 5a upon cos 5a, right? Minus tan 3a can be written as sin 3a cos 3a. Then sin 5a cos 5a plus sin, this can be written as sin 3a cos 3a. Okay. So we will do cross multiplication over here. Sin 5a right here into cos 3a minus cos 5a into sin 3a whole divided by cos 5a into cos 3a. Okay. this is about numerator. Now in denominator as well, sin 5a into cos 3a plus, okay, then cos 5a into sin 3a divided by cos 5a into cos 3a. So this and this will get cancelled. You will left with these two denominators. So sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay. So clearly this is formula for sin A minus B. So here A is 5 and B is 3A. So this is 5A minus 3A. And in denominator sin 5A cos 3A cos 5a sin 3a. This is formula for the sin a plus b. So 5a plus 3a. Now here sin 5a minus 3a means sin 2a divided by 5a plus 3a means sin 8a, which is your RHS. Okay. So this is sin 2a upon sin 8a. So these are very simple problem. We will not solve all these problem over here. This is for your homework. Now we will solve problem number 3. This is on page number 40. Okay. And we will start new section. Trigonometry function of allied angles. Problem number 3, page number 40. If sin A is equals to minus 5 upon 13, where your angle A is lies between pi and 3 pi by 2, that means it is in third quadrant, right? And cos B is equals to 3 upon 5, where B is lies between 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. That means in fourth quadrant. Then you have to find first sin A plus B, second tan A plus B, third cos A minus B. Okay. So for all this you will require sin A, cos B, cos A, sin B. Right. So we will form first. We will find out all these values. Okay. So given sin A is equals to minus 5 upon 13. So sin A is given. So from sin A we can find out cos A. Right? How? Cos square A is equals to 1 minus sin square A. Right? So put 1 minus 5 upon 13 whole square. Minus sign is also there. So it will be 1 minus 25 upon 169. So 169 minus 25 divided by 169, which is equals to 144 upon 169. So this is your cos square A. Okay. So if you take square root, so it will be cos A is plus minus 12 upon 13. But since A is in which quadrant? It is in third quadrant. And in third quadrant, value of cos is always negative. So it is 12 upon minus 13. Okay. This is your cos A. So you have sin A, cos A. Similarly, we will find out value of sin A, cos A, cos B. So here cos B is given 3 upon 5. Right. So from here also you can find out sin B. So sin square B is 1 minus cos square B, which is 1 minus, I am directly write down its square. Right. So it is 25 minus 9 divided by 25. 25 minus 9 is 16 upon 25. Right. So if you take square root, then sin B is what? Plus minus 4 upon 5. But still B is in fourth quadrant and sin B is minus negative there. So the angle will be minus 4 upon 5. Right. So we do have all the values: sin A, cos A, cos B, and sin B. Okay, now we will substitute all these values to find out the unknown terms. So I am just writing value of cos A over here, minus 12 upon 13, and I am dropping this. Okay, here also. So it is sin B, which is equals to minus 4 upon 5. Okay, so the first unknown term is sin A plus B. So the formula of sin A plus B is sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B, right? So substitute value of sin A. Sin A is equals to how much? Minus 5 upon 13. Cos B is equals to how much? 3 upon 5. Plus cos A is equals to how much? Minus 12 upon 13 into sin B is equals to minus 4 upon 5. Okay, so here it is minus 15 divided by 65, right? And minus minus plus 12 fours are 48 divided by 65. So 65 is there, and 48 minus 15. Okay, 48 minus 15 is equals to how much? It is 38 and 32. 32 upon 65. So we'll check the answer. .1, question number 3. Oh, it is 33 upon 65. Yes. Okay, 33 upon 65. So value of sin A plus B is this. Similarly, we have to find out cos A minus B and tan A plus B. Okay, so here we will find out the value of tan A plus B. So value of sin A plus B was 33 upon 65. So first of all, we will find out the value of cos A minus B, which is equals to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay. So what is value of cos A? It is minus 12 upon 13 into cos B is equals to how much? 3 upon 5 plus sin A is equals to how much? Minus 5 upon 13 into sin B is equals to minus 4 upon 5. So it is minus 36 upon 65, and this minus minus plus 20 upon 65. Okay. So minus 16 upon 65. Okay. So let me check the answer. Yes, it is minus 16 upon 65. And the last one is tan A plus B. So tan A plus B can be also written as, see, we haven't find the value of tan A and tan B, right? So we will just convert this tan as sin A plus B divided by cos A plus B. But we don't have value for cos A plus B. We have just find out the value of cos A minus B. So first of all, we will find out value for cos A plus B. Okay, which is equals to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So cos A is equals to how much? It is minus 12 upon 13. Cos B is equals to 3 upon 5 minus sin A is equals to minus 5 upon 13 into sin B is equals to minus 5 upon 4 upon 5. So this is minus 36 upon 65, and here it is minus, see, minus minus plus, sin A is minus and sin B is also minus, and here minus sign is also there. So 20 upon 65. So it is minus 56 upon 65. Okay. So the value of cos A plus B is minus 56 upon minus 56 upon 65. And the value of sin A plus B, the first answer, it was 33 upon 65. So 65 and 65 will get cancelled. The answer will be minus 33 upon 56. Okay. So this is the value of tan A plus B. Minus 33 upon 56. Yes. Okay. So this is about the exercise 3.1. The fourth one is same problem is there. Okay. Just go through it and try to solve this. Now we will start a new section, that is trigonometric function of allied angles. Okay. So first of all, we will see the meaning of allied angles. This is section number 3.2. Trigonometric function of allied angles. So the allied angles means if the sum or a difference of a measure of two angles is either 0 or is an integral multiple of pi by 2, then these two angles are said to be allied angles. Like this. If you have one angle of degree theta and another angle is of degree minus theta. So if you sum these two, you will get 0, right? So if you have two angles, okay, whose sum or the difference is either 0 or an integral multiple of pi by 2. It can be 3 pi by 2, it can be pi, it can be 5 pi by 2, etc. Okay. So then that two angles are said to be allied angles. Okay. So in previous section, we have seen the formulas for the compound angles, and in this section we are going to see some formulas for the allied angles, right? So here just formulas are given without proof. You have to just remember all these formula, which is very useful for solving problems. So I am just writing all the formulas. It is on page number 40. Okay. So I hope the meaning of allied angle is clear. So if theta is any angle, okay, if theta is any angle, then its allied angle may be minus theta, then pi by 2 plus minus theta, then pi plus minus theta, then 3 pi by 2 plus minus theta, so and so on. So you can add, if you add these two, you will get 0. If you add these two, okay, or if you subtract these two, so this and this will get cancelled, you will get pi by 2. So either it should be 0 or it should be multiple of pi by 2. Okay. So in previous section, we have seen some proofs or some result for sin pi by 2 minus theta. I hope you remember this. It is cos theta. Then cos pi by 2 minus theta. It is sin theta. Then tan. The third one was tan pi by 2 minus theta. It is cot theta, right? Sin pi by 2 minus theta is equals to cos theta, cos pi by 2 minus theta, and tan pi by 2 minus theta. It is cot theta. Similarly, we have seen sin pi by 2 plus theta is equals to cos theta. Then cos pi by 2 plus theta is equals to minus sin theta, and tan pi by 2 plus theta is equals to minus cos theta. Okay. So here if you use sin A minus B wala formula, you will get all these results. Okay. So if you, even if you don't remember these results into your exam, so you can just go and apply sin A minus B wala formula, you will get this answer. So these are 6 formulas which we have seen in previous section. Now similarly we do have formulas, okay, which can easily solvable. So that formulas are for the in terms of pi. These all are in terms of pi by 2. Now the next formulas are sin pi minus theta, which is equals to sin theta. Then next cos pi minus theta, which is equals to minus cos theta. And then next tan pi minus theta, which is equals to minus tan theta. So this is first, second, third. Okay. So sin pi minus theta, cos pi minus theta, and tan pi minus theta, like this. Here pi by 2 is there. Here we have pi. Okay. Similarly, we do have for addition sin pi plus theta, cos pi plus theta, and tan pi plus theta, which is equals to minus sin theta, then minus cos theta, and then tan theta. Okay. Now this is for pi by 2, this is for pi. Now we have formulas for 3 pi by 2, okay, and then 2 pi. So it is on page number 40, okay. Please take your book, textbook, and just see on page number 40. The formula for sin 3 pi by 2 plus theta is minus cos theta. 3 cos 3 pi by 2 plus theta is sin theta. And tan 3 pi by 2 plus theta is minus cot theta. Okay, so all these formulas are given. So on the basis of this, they have formed one table, okay, which can be easier for you to remember all these formulas. So this is on page number 40. So you can just go through this theorem once, okay, and try to remember all these formulas for the allied angles. So we will solve the problems based on this allied angles. So problem number, we will solve some solved problem and then we'll solve exercise 3.2. Okay, so the first problem is find the values of solve problem number 1. Find the values of sin 495 degree. Okay, so first of all we will convert this 495 as 360 plus 135 degree. Okay, so we have formula for 360. 360 means it is 2 pi, right? So with this is equals to, see, we have seen the formula sin 2 pi plus sin 2 pi minus theta is equals to minus sin theta. And here we have formula for plus 2 pi plus theta. So sin 2 pi plus theta is equals to sin theta. Yes. So we'll use that formula. If you don't remember that formula, just split that formula sin A plus B. So here you have sin 360 plus 135. So answer will be sin 135. Okay. So we have used allied angle ka formula. Now 135 can be written as sin pi by 2 plus 45. That means sin 90 plus 45. Okay. So 90 plus 45 means sin pi by 2 plus 45 degree. Okay. Now we have formula for sin pi by 2 plus 45. Sin pi by 2 plus theta is equals to what? You can check in your formulas list. So sin pi by 2 plus theta is cos theta. So here it will be cos 45 only. So answer will be 1 upon root 2. तो यहाँ पे तुमने देखा हमने कोई भी फॉर्मूला को स्प्लिट नहीं किया है. वी हैव जस्ट यूज फॉर्मूलाज फॉर अलाइड एंगल्स. ओके, और हम लोग ने उसे रिड्यूस किया है. वी हैव जस्ट ट्राई टू रिड्यूस दैट द बिगर वैल्यू, द बिगर मेजर इनटू द स्मॉलर वन. Okay, just by using the formulas for allied angles, and we have got the answer as 1 upon root 2. Okay, so this is very useful just to save the steps. तुम्हारा इसमें टाइम बच जाएगा और स्टेप्स बच जाएंगे and you will get the accurate answer by using this allied angle. अगर तुम्हारे पास ये फॉर्मूला नहीं होता allied angle का, so you have to split the formula for sin 135. ओके, 135 को रिड्यूस करना पड़ता, फिर साइन ए कॉस बी का फॉर्मूला जो भी लगता था वो लगाना होता. ओके, द नेक्स्ट इज cos 930 and tan 840. This is for your homework because this is solved problem. So we are not going to solve in this class. We will see the question number 2. Okay. So from question number 1, the second and the third sub questions are for your homework. So in second question, what is given? Show that, okay, cos 24 degree plus cos 55 plus cos 125 plus cos 204 plus cos 300 is equal to half. You have to show this is equals to half. Okay, so we will start with LHS. So suppose this is your LHS, which is equals to cos 24 plus cos 55, cos 125, cos 204 and cos 30 degree is equals to half. So we will start with LHS and we have to show this is equals to half. Okay, so here we will write cos 24 as it is. Okay, then cos 55 as it is plus cos 125 we will write this as C. अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे, एक एक टर्म को कंसीडर करके उसे रिड्यूस करते जाएंगे इन टर्म्स ऑफ अलाइड एंगल्स. ओके, सो इट विल गिव यू द कॉम्पैक्ट आंसर. सो हियर cos 125 कैन बी रिटन एज 180 minus 55. Okay, why I am using this 180 minus 55? Because 55 angle is there into our question. Okay, so cos 180 means pi minus 55, so it will give you cos 55 only, right? तो एक टर्म हट गया, 55 के टर्म में आंसर आ गया. सिमिलरली वी विल यूज दिस 204 एज cos 180 plus 24. ओके, व्हाई आई एम यूजिंग दिस 180 plus 24? 204 को लिखने के और भी कोई पॉसिबिलिटी होंगी, बट आई एम यूजिंग 180 plus 24 because 24 is there in my answer, right? And the last one is plus cos 300 can be written as 360 minus 60, right? So now we have cos 24 as it is plus cos 55 as it is. Now cos 180 means cos, see, we have to use the allied angle wala formula, right? So here 180 is there, pi minus theta. So cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. So here it will be minus cos 55, right? Similarly, here cos 180 plus 24 will be also cos minus cos what? 24, isn't it? And the last one is cos 2 pi minus theta is cos 60 only. So plus cos 60 degree. Cos 2 pi minus theta is cos theta only. Okay, so here cos 24 and cos 24 will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled, and you will left with cos 60. And we know that the value of cos 60 is half, which is equals to your RHS. ओके तो देखा अलाइड एंगल्स का यूज करने से हमारा आंसर कितना कॉम्पैक्ट हो गया है. इट इज वेरी इजी. ओके नाउ द सेकेंड वन from the question number 2. There are total 4 sub questions are there. Okay, so the second and the third. The second one is very simple. You just go through it, or you go through all these problems. Okay, so in next class we will continue this problem. Okay, and we will solve exercise 3.2. so till then you just go through page number 41 and page number 42. In next class we will solve these problems and exercise 3.2.